So I was wondering how teachers determine where kids are placed in classes specifically, if there's like a pattern or how that happens when parents come in with their kids.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of factors that go into that decision, and different people that decide on that decision. The classes, it's based on a number of different factors. Sometimes if a parent like really wants a student to be with whatever teacher, they can choose that because 2 of our classes actually incorporate some different languages in the class. So one teacher, Florence, brings Chinese into the class. And so it's not like a Chinese immersion program necessarily, but like they'll learn Twinkle Little Star and they'll learn Twinkle Little Star in Chinese, and they'll learn to count in Chinese and different things. So some people might be more interested in that aspect, and then one of our teachers also brings a lot of Spanish into the class. So some people, we have some students that are already bilingual in Chinese and in Spanish, and they feel comfortable in that environment. So that can play a factor. We try to keep the ratios of boys and girls, somewhat in cooperation. We don't want to have like all the boys in one classroom and then one class is all girls. We try to keep a balance like that. And then it depends on, like, some of the classes are full and some of the classes need more students. And we do an observation of each student before they are fully like admitted to the school, and sometimes that can help determine if they have any certain special needs that a different teacher may really be able to bring to the table for that student. So.
That's awesome. And then you were telling me earlier about like a specific philosophy that you guys kind of utilized here.
Sure. So it used to be an all Montessori school, and they've stepped away from being 100% Montessori because putting yourself in any one single box like that can feel very rigid, and so a lot of our teachers here are Montessori teachers. They're Montessori certified, but especially like in the past few years, they've really incorporated Reggio Emilia, and that is another Italian teaching philosophy. And so that incorporates, it's not about art necessarily, but it incorporates a lot of expression through different modes, like music and through art, and they study pointillism and different fun things, and puppetry, and these are all different languages that the children can express themselves through. So at an age where they're really just learning to express themselves, it's really cool. It really opens each child up in a different way. So so that's something that we really try to incorporate.
That's because like you don't want to confine them just to like writing and stuff, because other people are never creative, and I feel like that's why kind of, because like when we told Ezekiel like do this and this, but then
Reggio definitely gives room for a little bit more freedom. And they're also, I was talking to you guys a little bit about interdependency, and how Reggio is really good about building community in that way, because we're all individuals, but we're all working, we all have to work together. We can't like...
that's where I was going, like why exactly does this school like have a sense of community? And like I feel like that's why.
That's definitely something that we work on with the kids is understanding your sense of community. And right now, community to them is like their family and school, and they'll learn more about their city and their state and their country, as they get older. But right now, it's as simple as setting out a toy that requires 2 people to use it. Like maybe there'll be something like a parachute You can't like pick up a parachute by yourself.
Yeah.
You need more children around the parachute to each hold a handle and play that game. Or carrying something across the schoolyard. Like maybe it's just a little bit too heavy or a little bit too large for one child to carry. It can be as simple as that, like feeling like, you know,
You're a part of, like,
yeah,
you're helping.
Yeah, like you're helping, or that you can call on your friends to help you. So it can start really small ones like that. It's
Do the
fun.
kids in the different classes interact a lot ever? Or
Yes, they do. We have usually 2 classes at a time during like outside time. So they get a chance to interact with the different classes then, or at other school functions like picnics and things. And then also a lot of the kids meet in after school care. A lot of the kids do the 3 to 6 after school program, so there'll be like kids from every class in there, so that's another chance to be in a class making friends.
Let's see. How do you feel that teachers feel different, or how would you say that you act in here just to form yourself into more of a role model figure? Do you feel that pressure at all, or is it different at all from the outside world?
Somewhat. I have a 3-year-old, so I'm already like in that zone.
Yeah.
But you know,
does being here like help you in any way, or like just, you know what I mean?
Help me? Sure. I mean, it definitely gets me to. It definitely opens my eyes and makes me stop and think and wonder about a wood chip.
Yeah.
You know, like funny things like that. But yeah, the cool thing about our community here is that we're real people, and we don't try to hide that. You know, like we're not like swearing around the kids or like drinking alcohol. I mean, there's certain things, you know, that like wouldn't be for school time, but besides that, like you can really be yourself. And you know, we wear jeans and wear whatever, hiking boots or whatever. Like we can be casual, because when you're playing with little kids, like you can't be fake. They're gonna call you out on it. First of all, they know. But you need to be comfortable too.
Yeah.
You know, and if you feel rigid and uncomfortable, like you're not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to like get in the sandbox with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to really be able to enjoy that, and I think that is in a way the best role model you can be for a child, showing them that it's okay to be whoever you are and express yourself. They don't make me take out my nose ring.
Yeah.
You know, and that's good for the kids. And we have some teachers, you know, that have like tattoos or whatever, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Why would you hide that from a child?
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna, like they don't need to find out about tattoos until 7th grade or something, you know?
They're not even the ones with the judging eyes.
Right, they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great community in that sense that you can really be yourself.
Okay, well that pretty much wraps it up. You explained that pretty well.
Cool.